Them trying to shoot a video with white t-shirt and totally blown out, as you can see. So I'm about to wear something else again. Crap. Hmm. Initially, I wanted to make a video on me just carrying you out through my day so that you see how I planned the day. But I kind of slept late last night. Okay, I slept late, not kind of. Got carried away from downloading many unnecessary stuff. I entered the pit hole of YouTube. You know, when you watch one YouTube video and they suggest you another one, and they suggest you another one, and they suggest you another one, and it just keeps on going. And I slept 4, so yeah, that's a short story on how late I slept. Still, we should not shake a leg. No, let me just remove my leg from the table. So, as I was saying, now this routine I will just say I'll summarize the idea. If you want in-depth, maybe in the future I might make another in-depth tutorial on how, not tutorial, like in-depth analysis on how this routine came about from a very young age. I've tried different routines, like a lot, so I kind of know the importance of having one. I've been trying different routines, and this modern era, how do I say it? Like there's a lot of distraction, obviously. So I think having a routine of planning your day is literally like, to me, personally, honestly, for everybody, I feel like it's the best way to go about it. So I want you to picture your day. You wake up first thing in the morning, you're looking forward to a very successful day. Pick up your phone, you open an app, and that's where the whole problem starts. Let's say it's Instagram, for example, or WhatsApp. Let's go mildly. You start with WhatsApp before you know, you scroll. You watch everybody's status. Meanwhile, you don't even chat or greet anybody, unfortunately. I feel open too, sure. And then you move to Instagram before you know, if you, like, no matter how many social media I have. TikTok, oh god, see, if you have TikTok on your phone, delete that thing. I don't know how you can even live or focus in your life with TikTok. Honestly, I don't know, and I don't think the way I used to see how I see it. If I cannot focus with TikTok, how will somebody else focus? Because I even see myself as someone that finds it very tough to focus. So you go through all those apps, and then you look at your time. Let's say you woke up by 6. Let's say, because I know you don't wake up by 6, and then all of a sudden it's 11. You decide to now drop the phone, and hopefully you don't go to the, should I say, the hub. You know what I'm trying to say. Then you drop your phone, you do your so-called daily activity, mainly eating, to be fair, and then you come back again, and you didn't even do, like, you didn't actually have any tasks you set aside to do for that day. So what is the thing you do? Because obviously you felt bad that you use your phone in the morning. There will be more high chances that, okay, you're going to use your phone again, and the cycle begins before you know, like joke. And if you're playing Call of Duty, I don't know what to say. Call of Duty is not bad, but when Call of Duty is playing you and you're not playing it, there's a time to tell it goodbye. You know, it's afternoon, then before you know it's night, and then the day feels dry. Sure, obviously, I hope your day is better than what I'm giving as a scenario. And if your day is the same thing as this one, guy, you need help. Then second scenario, you use your phone, but you have tasks to do. You're doing your tasks, but it's always carrying you towards night. And maybe the routine I might suggest for you might have and might reduce the effects, because I can't really say it will work for everybody because everybody is doing different things. Somebody that is coding obviously cannot spend up to 2 hours coding. The guy spends a lot of hours. But one thing I like to talk about, don't worry, let me not run fast. So that is the second scenario, and then you start ending up sleeping late because you are doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. So what is the juicy secret to the success of my routine? Most of the times, not all the time, sure. I'm a human being, I still falter from time to time. But this is like my basic structure I used to follow every day to help me follow up. I have two concepts I need to tell you: deep work, shallow work. So the idea of deep work is that there are tasks that you need to do that are very important, that will be the betterment of you, betterment in terms of money, which I don't know, I feel like anybody should be chasing. So the tax you should be doing that will gain you money is, what is the tax I want to prioritize first? That is for me. I'm going to give you, like, for my own basic scenario how I see it. Then the shallow work are things that you need to do, but they are not. And another thing with the deep work, sorry, is that it's brain intensive. It takes time. You need to, like, think. You need to really put yourself in there, focus for you to do that kind of things. Like solving maths. Let's say your deep work is your equivalent of maths in secondary school if you did maths. everybody did maths, right? For your shallow work are things that you can do, and they are not really necessarily that important, and you can procrastinate and it's not really affect you. So I'll use myself as an example. My deep work, the things I'm doing now is 3D modeling, drawing, stuff like that. And then I'm trying to like create a profile or portfolio for Upwork. So the important task for me is creating the Upwork portfolio to actually land the client. The only important task is like watching 3D tutorial is not that is not important, but currently now it's not still going to change anything much. I will also know something, but it's deep tasks are things that will help you move forward. The shadow tasks are like reading, responding to mails if you receive any, checking up on your social media accounts, maybe if you are running one business there or something. That one to me is social like shallow tax. So the idea is that first thing you get up in the morning, you don't want to touch. I was about carrying my phone, I just realized it's the phone I'm using to record. The first thing you don't want to do is touch your phone. I don't know, there's just one problem with touching your phone. It's like some kind of cage effect. Like once you touch it, it's a circle, and obviously that's what all these algorithms on social media apps are built for, to make you stay there for the longest, like everything you like, and I mean everything you like, from bath, which is actually most of us people like. That is the only thing you be seeing, so you want to avoid touching your phone. For personally, for me, I wake up early. The first task I used to do, I'll pray, meditate, journal, so and so. No, that's actually the only three things I do. Then from there, I don't used to delay. I'll just open my laptop, and I used to set tasks for the day before. I have what they call deep work session. Deep work session are like, they say standard is 45 minutes, though my own is 1 hour 30 minutes. I used to keep tally of it. I used to count how many deep work sessions I should have. I think I should be having about 18 hours of deep work session in a month. And I used to have 2 blocks a day. 2 blocks, that means 1 hour 30 minutes one hour 30 minutes two. So that's 3 hours. So 3 hours of compulsory, uncompromisable deep work session per day. So first thing I do, deep work session, my phone out. I like doing my own early in the morning because nobody will be like distracting you at that period. My phone is out of the way. I open my laptop and totally focus. And, like, I will disable everything. So for the next 1 hour 30 minutes, I have one task I normally do, maybe like create a manipulation on a photo manipulation on one artwork. The deep work sections, I have two in the morning. After the first one, after 1 hour 30 minutes, I'll create, like, I don't, that is the first thing you want to do, no touching of your phone. I do that one. Then personally, all of us we have work at home because we are still in our father's house. So we have to still do one or two things. So after that first deep work session, I think that'll be around 9. I'll just head out, take care of the goods, do one or two errands or something like that for like 15 minutes, but I'll not still touch my phone. Then after doing that session, then I'll now, after doing the so-called chores, it's not so-called, I'm serious. Jesus, in case my mom see this stuff. Then deep work 2. After doing the so-called stuff, it's time for deep work 2. When I do deep work 2, I'm finally done with deep work session for the day. And the advantage why I feel like this deep work session has is that, this kind of things that if you start something late in the day, it turns out you need to still put in more time. So this deep work session, I've noticed it doesn't really allow me to sleep late the way I normally used to do. Like normally, let's say I start editing the video by 3, that video can be carried out from delaying and stuff. But in this deep work session, since I'm in deep focus and I don't have any interruptions to like, let me check my shutter. Just drop your phone one corner. Sounds familiar. Just drop your phone. Then you go through all the deep work session, and if you do it, you feel like a bit. On top of that, when you are through with it, you actually like have spare time throughout the day to like fill in the tasks. Like anytime I'm editing videos, and then I might have put some meaning out, like let me add one sound effects, which I know still yet to add to my video. During the period of the rest of the day, you can do those stuff, and you can even have extra times to put in one or two things. Like your day is more flexible. I know the routine might not work for everybody. Some people are working, but the idea is that you want to do one deep work first in the morning, even though it's just an hour before heading out, like full focus, and then after that, personally, me, I'll then work out. After the deep work session, I'll work out, I'll eat, then. And it's after eating I even consider taking breakfast. I feel like if I take breakfast before my deep work session, I used to be like lazy. I need to sleep early yesterday. So that is the main idea of the deep work session. And then I actually have some softwares that used to help me out to achieve this, because obviously we are all human. Nobody has God tier level, let's say, self-control. For my laptop, I've installed some extensions. Is it DF Distractor? I don't know, I might put the link below. if I start talking about this video will be too long. So I'll just end the video from here. Hope what I said actually made sense. I just have to record something because woke up late today and I know a situation that said I should record something and not record, and then I'll go into this habit of not recording. So there's the record. Will that be all? I'll still make in-depth tutorial videos. Sure. This one is just like brief talk to make the channel full. channel. That's all. Then how can the front camera of the phone be better than the back camera? Don't forget to comment. Like if you have any question or something, I'd like to hear your own thoughts on what you think. Constructive criticism, please. I beg. I know, guy, because sounds like constructive criticism. Yeah, and thank you for 2 subscribers. The journey has begun. Okay, like the video in case you got some kind of information from it. Subscribe if you want to continue seeing this handsome daredevil on your screen. If you have any other thing you want to mention or any other suggestion you want to add, just drop it in the comments, and I'll still make in-depth video on this. This one is just like my way of coping because I didn't really plan out and I just wanted to make a video today. Yeah, I think we'll call it a take. Let's finish this video.